I've been playing a game on the Switch called Chef Brigade. I streamed a little bit of this on EP Live, and I've taken it on the road with me, and I've played it in a bunch of different places, and it's really cool. It's really a fun experience. It's weird as hell. I mean, this is a game where you've got a puzzle element where you're trying to combine colors and things disappear, and that's part of the cooking process, but that's just one little piece that's sandwiched in there. There's also this huge kind of story about Mina, who is trying to kind of become one of the best of the battle chefs out there, and there are tournaments that you get into with other people, and you have relationships with them, and you're talking with them, and you're challenging them, and you're learning from them, and you're getting gifts from them, but then you go into these tournaments, and the idea is you have to go and hunt what you cook, and you have to impress the judges, and so you get into these tournament type situations. A clock is counting down, there's expectations, maybe you have to go and cook with some dragon meat or, you know, some kind of weird nectar. You've got to go and hunt and grab the vegetables and the meats and the ingredients and the essences and the the flashy magical ingredients that will make your dish stand out, and then you go back and you drop it in your pantry, but that's not enough. You got to go and hunt and get some more. So you go back and hunt and get some more, and then you come back and you load up your pantry as quickly as you can, and sometimes it takes a while. You got to use magic effects and daggers and all kinds of skills to be able to take down some of these enemies. Once you do that, then you start the cooking process, and that's where that sort of puzzle mechanic comes into play. And meanwhile, that timer is counting down the whole time, and you are trying to serve up the fanciest dish that you can, and you see how all the ingredients combine, and you can kind of see what your souffle, your magical kind of flambe dish is going to be, and then you take it off out of the pot and you serve it, and then you're judged by it. And sometimes you've got to prepare multiple dishes, and you're judged on all of those, and you accumulate a score, and that score then butts up against your opponent, and whoever gets the high score wins. We've heard that before, but it's cool, and it's kind of enthralling to be sort of challenged like that, like go cook as quickly as you can, but you got to go and use your magic and your powers and your double jump skills and all of these different attributes that you have to get the ingredients and make them as fancy as you can. Get the fanciest stuff that you can as quickly as you can. Great stuff there. Then you're also going into towns and you're having interactions with all kinds of people. Early in the game, you're talking with this innkeeper who is convinced that you are a boy, but Mina is a girl. And then you have these, you sleep and you start your next day over, and you have different kinds of conversations with similar people. There are store owners that will sell you things, but also ask you to go and find things. There are restaurants that you may go in and help out on to prepare a bunch of dishes, and customers will zip by and grab them and say, thank you, and grab the stuff. This is a charming experience. It was kind of an out-of-nowhere surprise. Adult Swim Games is the publisher on this thing, and I really kind of dig it. I like its weirdness. It doesn't have production values that you're going to walk away and go, oh my God, that was the most amazing Switch game I've ever seen in my life. It looks a little Flash, sort of paper crafty. I always think of some of these Flash-style games as if the artist had cut around these characters and made them move and animated them with little bits of animation, but not tons. But, there's an injection of great little voice quips in there, and, some solid voice acting, some fun storytelling, a sense of humor, and just this kind of strange collection of great gameplay types and mechanics that make this thing odd and stand out and original, and a great game to play on the Switch, whether you're playing it on a big TV or cruising around with it. I like Chef Brigade. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.